Welcome back, fishing fans, and welcome to the complete guide to catching all of the fish here on Fishing Planet. And we are on part 4, Rocky Lake in Colorado. We have 10 different species of fish, 22 fish altogether. Let's crack on and get right to it. Okay, so the first fish on the list is the golden Shinner, and this comes in just a common form. So for the golden Shinner, we want to be fishing on the left hand side here, and we're going to fish just under where this log is sticking out, where there's some weed. We are fishing on bread. Any hook up to a size 1, and you want to be fishing around 18 to 20 inches deep. Okay, the second fish is the bluegill, and this comes in a common and a trophy. Okay, so for the bluegill, we want to fish in on the right side where the rocks are. We are going to cast out to these lily pads here. We are fishing on bread. Again, any hook up to a size 1. I'm using a size 4 hook here, and we want to be around 18 to 20 inches deep. And for fish number 3, we've got a black crappie, and this comes in a common and a trophy. Okay, for the black crappie, again, we're going back to where we started here, just fishing under where this log is sticking out. Again, still fishing around 18 to 20 inches deep, but this time we are using a wax worm. Red worm works really well as well. Also, we're using a size 1 hook. Okay, next fish is a new fish here on this lake with the Longnose Dace, and this comes in a common and a trophy. So for the Longnose Dace, we are staying where we are, still fishing in the same spot. Difference is this time we are using bloodworms for this fish, and anything up to a number 1 hook. And the next fish is a white bass. This is just a common. Okay, for the white bass, we want to go back onto the other side, and we're fishing where the lily pads are in the middle of the lake. We also want to be changing onto the feeder rod using night crawlers with a number 1 hook. Okay, coming up to the stronger fish now with a white sucker, and this is just a common. Okay, for the white sucker, we are going back to where we started again, fishing under this log again. This time using a feeder rod with a caster magnet with a number 1 hook. Just be careful not to get snagged here. If you break the snag, just leave it and you will get the fish. Okay, moving on to the trout now. So we got a Colorado golden trout, and this comes in a common, trophy, and the unique. Okay, for the golden Colorado trout, we're going to be fishing on the far left hand side with a spinning rod. We are using a narrow spoon 1/4 ounce with a 1/0 hook. We're going to be casting out right to the end here, letting it drop to the bottom, and we're going to be using a twitching or the stop and go. I prefer twitching. And for the unique fish, you want to be fishing in the evening where the weather is at its peak warmest or climbing up towards that. Okay, next up is a cutthroat trout, and this comes in a young, common, trophy, and a unique. Okay, and for the cutthroat trout, we are still fishing where we are, casting right to the end again, and this time we're using a spinner with a 1/2 ounce and a 3/0 hook. You can use a smaller one, but this one is better for the bigger fish. And we are also using the twitching method. Okay, another new fish here on this lake with a greenback cutthroat, and this comes in a common, trophy, and a unique. Okay, so for the greenback cutthroat, for the smaller version of these fish, we are using the mayflies with a feeder rod with a size of 1 hook, and we are casting out near where the log comes out. And then for the bigger fish, the unique one specifically, we are using the spinning rod, and we will be casting out just past that log as well. Okay, so we are using a spinner 1/2 ounce with the 3/0 hook, and we are using the stop and go method. And the final fish here at Colorado Rocky Lake is the rainbow trout, and that comes in a young, common, and a trophy. And finally, for the rainbow trout, we are fishing in the same place. This time using a narrow spoon, 1/4 ounce, with a 1/0 hook. And the rainbow trout are quite close in, so we want to fish where the log is and using the twitching technique. Alright, thank you everybody for watching. I do hope this guide has helped you to catch at least some or not all of the fish here at Rocky Lake. And in the next video, we will be traveling all the way over to New York, where we are fishing at the Emerald Lake. Until then, see you next time. Happy fishing.